Hi everyone. Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today, we're talking about childcare, a topic that is important for parents, caregivers, and anyone working with children. Finding the right childcare option can be challenging, whether it's choosing between a daycare center and a nanny, dealing with separation anxiety, or making sure a child feels comfortable in a new environment. Many parents worry about how to prepare their child, communicate with caregivers, and create a smooth transition. In this lesson, we'll go through a natural conversation, highlight key phrases, introduce useful vocabulary, and share practical tips to help you talk about childcare with confidence. Whether you're a parent looking for the best care option or someone supporting a friend or family member, this lesson will give you the language tools you need. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Are you ready? Let's get started and learn how to talk about childcare in English. Mia, I have to say, being a new mom is amazing, but also really exhausting. I had no idea childcare would be this challenging.
I can imagine. Taking care of a baby is a full-time job. Are you getting any help?
Yeah, my parents help sometimes, but my husband and I are considering daycare a few days a week. I just don't know where to start.
That makes sense. Choosing the right child care option is a big decision. Are you looking for a daycare center or a nanny?
We're leaning toward a daycare center because we want our son to socialize with other kids. But I'm worried about separation anxiety.
That's completely normal. Most kids take a little time to adjust, but a good daycare will help with that transition. Have you visited any places yet?
Not yet. I'm not sure what I should be looking for. Any advice?
Definitely. First, check if the daycare is licensed and has good reviews. Also, pay attention to the environment. Does it feel safe and welcoming? And of course, observe how the caregivers interact with the children.
That's really helpful. What about routines? Should I be worried if their schedule is different from what we do at home?
Not necessarily. Daycares usually follow a structured routine, which can actually help kids feel more secure. But it's a good idea to ask about their daily schedule and see if it aligns with what works for your family.
That makes sense. I also heard that illnesses spread easily in daycare. Is that something I should be concerned about?
It's true that kids tend to get sick more often in group settings, but it helps strengthen their immune system in the long run. Just make sure the daycare has proper hygiene practices like regular hand washing and sanitizing toys.
Good to know. One more thing. What's the best way to prepare my son for daycare?
Start with short visits before his official first day. Talk to him about daycare in a positive way and maybe even practice short separations so he gets used to being away from you for a little while.
That's a great idea. I think I'll start looking at daycare centers this week.
Sounds like a plan. And remember, it's okay to take your time finding the right place. You'll know when you find the right fit for your family.
Thanks, Mia. I feel a lot better about this now.
Anytime. Parenting is a journey, and you're doing great.
And that's a wrap for today's lesson on childcare. We explored how to talk about different childcare options, prepare children for daycare, and communicate effectively with caregivers. Let's quickly review what we covered today. What we talked about: how to discuss different childcare options, including daycare centers and nannies. How to help a child adjust to a new childcare environment. Important questions to ask when choosing the right childcare provider. Key phrases: we're considering daycare a few days a week. Choosing the right childcare option is a big decision. We want our child to socialize with other kids. Most kids take time to adjust, but a good daycare will help with that transition. Check if the daycare is licensed and has good reviews. It's important to observe how the caregivers interact with the children. Starting with short visits can help make the transition easier. Talking about childcare is essential for parents and caregivers who want the best for their children. Learning these key phrases will help you feel more confident when discussing childcare options, asking questions, and preparing a child for a new environment. Whether you're a parent, a teacher, or just someone supporting a family member, practicing these phrases will make your conversations smoother and more effective. Try using them in real-life situations to build confidence and improve your communication skills. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay fab.